What up, it's Red, and you're watching a face-off gameplay that I got yesterday on my favorite face-off map, Getaway. Love this map. It's right up there with Erosion and maybe Intersection. Intersection's alright. It's kind of big, but it's pretty fun though. But that's kind of what I want to talk about, is face-off, and it's not coming back in Ghosts. Why is that happening? Why is there no more face-off? And I hear that, they're taking out Search and it's only going to be in private match. Capture the Flag, Hardpoint, a few other game types. I don't think Drop Zone's in there. Drop Zone was a ton of fun in this game. So I don't know why they're like taking so many steps backwards. I think it's just because they want to integrate so many new playlists into this game. And Modern Warfare 3 had tons and tons of playlists on there. It had like 40 playlists, like 30 or 40 playlists, something like that. I don't know, you can count them. It's between 30 and 40, I know that. So I'm really hoping they're going to bring this back at some point. Face-Off was like the competitive side of Modern Warfare 3. You either got in a game that was really competitive, like this one right here. This game, as you're going to see, it's a really close game because my teammates are not good. And that's one of the things I hate most, is when my teammates are bad. Like, there's a few problems that I just cannot stand. Like, some things, like, a gun's a little overpowered, even death streaks I can kind of deal with, but, bad spawns, lag, like key things like this, and bad teammates, which are practically unavoidable unless you're in a party, of course. Then, if you're in a full party, you're obviously not going to get any other teammates. But if I wouldn't have won this game, spoiler alert, I win the game, I would have been really mad, because I hate losing a game. Like, it's just, I don't like losing games, especially when I did really well and my teammates just did not do well at all. You guys ever get mad when your teammates are just so bad that it's just unreal and you're like, yeah, I'm leaving, I can't play with you guys anymore? It's frustrating. Like, I don't care like how cool somebody might be. If they're bad at the game, it's just like, dude, come on, get better at the game. It's been out forever. But back to what I was saying, why is there no face-off? Why is there no search and destroy? Why is there no demolition? Why is there no capture the flag? Why is there no drop zone, hardpoint, headquarters, sabotage? All these different game types they're getting rid of. Like, what are you doing? You're destroying the game by getting rid of all these game types. All that's left is like the new ones: team deathmatch, domination, kill confirmed, infected, and that's about it. They took out like all the game types that we've seen recently. Like, I can't believe that they would do that. Like, what are they thinking, taking out like just these standard game types that everybody plays? Search and destroy, demolition, like all this stuff. Like, why are you taking this out? I really hope we see this come back in DLC, like face-off especially. I love playing face-off. Another thing we noticed is it's only 12 players. Like, people have seen that because a lot of people got the game early and they looked at the back of the case. 2 to 12 players. It's stupid. Why 12 players? Can it not support 18 players on Xbox 360 and PS3? It could for the recent games. What's different about this one? Is it going to be 18 players on Xbox One and PS4? We don't know yet. We're going to have to figure that out. I sure hope it is, because from what I'm hearing, half the maps are huge. Like yesterday, I was watching somebody play on Stonehaven, I think it is. It's like a destroyed castle type of map. And that map is huge. Like, for 12 people on that map, that's crazy. It's like, it's bigger than Derail. It's bigger from that one map from World at War. I'm talking about the tank map. Not CeeLo. CeeLo was a different one, but I'm thinking about the one with like the church tower in the middle that everybody used to camp up there in and fight over. Wow, they made some huge maps for only 12 players. I really want to see Ground War on the next-gen consoles. I mean, seriously, that's going to kill the game. It's going to be too slow-paced, and, on top of being already slow-paced with the huge maps and trying to find people, you got that, not awareness, Amplify. Amplify is what it is. It's basically just SitRep Pro for Modern Warfare 3, which, I mean, come on, if they're going to have an Amplify perk, it should not, like, counter Dead Silence, or maybe it should, like, make them neutral. They should cancel each other out, or, Maybe you should barely be able to hear dead silence, maybe like half as loud with amplify instead of being able to not hear him at all, something like that. You know, make it more fair because, you know, it doesn't need to be another like crouch walk around the map just to make sure that nobody can hear you. Like, people should be able to run around. We want a fast-paced game. Let's look at Black Ops 2. Okay, Black Ops 2, you never had to run around and try and find people who are hiding because your radar worked like a charm. I mean, Ghost, it only worked while you're moving, and it doesn't look like Ghost, Call of Duty Ghost is going to have the same type of ghost that Black Ops 2 had. Man, there's a lot of ghosts. But off the grid, at least they raised it from a 2-point value to a 3-point value. It definitely needs to be at least a 3-point value, because off the grid and amplify could really work well together. You know, if you could just use it to camp so well, and the game would be really slow. But like I was saying, Black Ops 2 got a lot of things wrong. I'm talking a lot of things. But one thing that they got right was the Ghost perk. I gotta give them that. So both Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 had really powerful snipers. I mean, didn't they? They were crazy. But at least in Modern Warfare 3, you had SMGs and assault rifles that can compete with that. In Black Ops 2, the SMGs and assault rifles, not cutting it at all. But it appears that it's going to be more like Modern Warfare 3 and Ghost. So, I mean, I don't really like snipers all that much, but at least that the SMGs and the assault rifles can counter the snipers pretty well. Also, one thing that I kind of got excited for in Ghosts is everybody's saying that the tac inserts are gone. Excuse me. So that's awesome to hear that, because, you know, I guess boosting is kind of annoying. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is kind of annoying when someone drops kill streaks just because they're sitting in the back of the map, you know. But, you know, trick shotters, you know, like people who camp with their tac inserts and find a little spot, you know, stuff like that. Even hardcore objective players, I don't like those guys because tac inserts are just way too cheap, and I think they needed to go. So, glad that happened. I'm really looking forward to the game. But this just expresses most of my concerns for the game so far. I'm hoping this will just be an outstanding game, and we will just love everything about it. I know that's not going to be the case, but it looks to be pretty good for the most part. Just, you know, some of the things I addressed here. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Tell me what game types you're going to miss the most, and make sure you just spam Infinity Ward, Mark Rubin, and Tina Palacios, I think you say it. Just spam like all those Infinity Ward people. Tell them we need all these game types back. That's all I have for you guys today, so have a good one.